Welcome back to Espan Flow. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Erik. Today we're going to practice how to talk about the weather in Spanish. Weather is something we talk about every day in small talk, introductions, meeting new people, travel, etc. So this is very useful vocabulary. Remember, Spanish has very specific verbs when talking about weather. English usually uses to be, like it is cold. But in Spanish, many weather phrases use hacer, which literally means to do or to make. So instead of it is cold, Spanish uses hace frío. It literally means it makes cold. So let's start with the most basic form. If you want to ask, what's the weather like? In Spanish, you say, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Meaning, what weather does it make?
Now let's learn the most common responses. Hace frío means it's cold. Simple example, hace frío hoy, meaning it's cold today. Hace calor means it's hot. Example, en el verano hace mucho calor. In summer, it's very hot. Hace viento means it's windy. Example, hace viento esta tarde. It's windy this afternoon.
Sometimes weather in Spanish uses the verb estar instead. For example, está nublado means it's cloudy. Example, hoy está nublado. Today it's cloudy. Está soleado means it's sunny. Example, mañana estará soleado. Tomorrow will be sunny.
Yes, and sometimes we also describe rain and snow with verbs themselves. For example, llueve means it's raining. Example, mira, llueve afuera. Look, it's raining outside. Nieva means it's snowing. Example, en diciembre nieva mucho. In December, it snows a lot.
Another very common expression is using I, which means there is or there are. For example, hay tormenta means there is a storm. Example, no salgas, hay tormenta. Don't go out, there's a storm. Hay niebla means there is fog. Example, esta mañana hay niebla. This morning, there is fog.
Also, remember, in Spanish, when you say very, you often add mucho after the verb phrase. Example, hace mucho frío means it's very cold. Hace mucho calor means it's very hot.
Great! Now let's practice a little conversation so you hear how these phrases naturally combine.
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
Hace frío, pero está soleado.
Mañana habrá lluvia.
Exactly. That phrase uses habrá, future of haber.
Now let's expand a little more. When you talk about weather in Spanish, you can also use expressions to give more feeling or more description. Not just cold or hot, but a little, extremely, warm, chilly, and so on.
Yes. In English, we say kind of cold or a little hot. In Spanish, we often use un poco to say a little. Examples: hace un poco de frío, meaning it's a little cold. Hace un poco de calor. It's a little hot.
Notice how un poco de comes before the noun.
Also, sometimes Spanish speakers say está fresco, meaning it is cool, not cold, not hot, that in-between weather. Example, está fresco esta noche, meaning it's cool tonight.
Good one. And here are some useful advanced structures you may hear in real conversations. ¿Qué calor hace? Meaning, what heat there is. Natural meaning, it's so hot. ¿Qué frío hace? Wow, it's cold.
These two are heard a lot in daily life. They are emotional reactions. Now let's practice more mini dialogues.
Conversation example 1. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy en tu ciudad? Meaning, what's the weather like today in your city?
Hace mucho calor, no quiero salir. Meaning, it's very hot, I don't want to go out.
Conversation example 2. ¿Está lloviendo? Meaning, is it raining?
Sí, está lloviendo. Y además, hay viento. Meaning, yes, it is raining, and also it is windy.
Conversation example 3. ¿Cómo estará el clima mañana? Meaning, how will the weather be tomorrow?
Mañana estará nublado, pero no lloverá. Meaning, tomorrow it will be cloudy, but it will not rain.
Now for beginners, the most important structure to remember. English mostly uses be. Spanish mostly uses hace, está, hay for weather. Think like this. Hace is usually temperature-type weather, heat, cold, wind. Está is usually states, like cloudy, sunny. Hay is things that exist, like fog, storm.
And don't forget verb rain forms. Llueve, it rains or it is raining. Está lloviendo, it is raining, progressive. Va a llover, it is going to rain, future plan. All three are common.
Before we finish, here is a small beginner practice exercise for you. Try to answer these in Spanish. How is the weather today? Try to say, it's sunny. Answer example, está soleado. Is it cold at night? Answer example, sí, hace frío por la noche.
Is there fog this morning? Answer example, sí, hay niebla esta mañana.
Good job! Practice these sentences out loud. And try to describe your actual real weather outside right now in Spanish.
Next time, we will continue with more practical Spanish for beginners so you can sound more natural.
Thanks for listening to Espan Flow.
See you in the next lesson.